How's everybody doing today? Listen, so today's topic, right, is don't do business with him. You're making him rich, right? And the reason why this topic came into my mind is I have a brand new agent, right, newly licensed and everything, right, and they're reaching out to their friends and family, right, and nothing's happening for them, right. They really can't buy leads right now because that costs a little bit of money, right? So they're reaching out to their friends and family, right? And they give me a call and say, hey, listen, I'm calling my friends and family, and nobody want to do business with me. Nobody want to even sit down and or even schedule an appointment, right? And it gave me a flashback to, I believe it was about a year ago, when and it was shocking, even though I've been around for 16 years. But you know, I knew people thought this way, but to actually hear it out loud, it was a shock. It was a shock, right? So a particular individual who I did a policy for, after I did the policy, I asked him for referrals, right? And there was dragging their feet and things like that, right? So I let a couple of days go by, a couple of weeks go by, and say, hey, what's going on with referrals, right? And I wanted a particular referrals from their family member, okay, because I kind of knew them, right? And this individual told me, hey, listen, don't repeat this, but I'm gonna be straight up with you. When I was calling them to get their okay to give you their number, um, they was like, why are you doing business with him? You're just making him rich. Why are you doing business with him? You're just making him rich. And this is what I want to talk about today. Is the mentality of people, the envy of people, the jealousy of people, right? To me, is a silly statement because no matter who you do it with, you're gonna do it with somebody, right? And sometimes some people think their little bit of support is the reason why you get rich, but they don't consider the fact that you may have been doing what you've been doing for decades. Okay, you may be putting in 16 hours a day. You may be going without sleep, right? You may have cashed out your life savings to pour into your business. They don't consider that. They think their little bit of help and support is the reason why you get rich. So I had to tell my agent, I said, listen, I'm gonna give you an advice that I did when I was in the business. Because when I was in the business, I never reached out to my friends and family. Because something inside of me just knew that people behave this way. Let me backtrack. I went to a couple of people that I knew. I believe it was like three of them. And I'm a Scorpio, right? And my senses sometimes, right? I'm gonna say most of the times, right? Right? Keeps me on alert. Okay? And after those three appointments, and I felt the energy or the way these people were behaving, I immediately moved from dealing with friends and family to finding business outside of them. My people who I'm where I am today from outside people. Outside people will give you more help and support than your friends and family. Your friends and family will have a hate towards you and your success because they don't want you to leave them behind. Especially depending on the industry that you decide to go into, they know that if some way somehow you figure it out, you will supersede them, sometimes dramatically. And in their mind, they don't want to have a hand in your success. So the advice I'm going to give, I gave my agent, and I'm going to give you guys today is the success of your business should not be determined on who supports you or don't support you. You just need to go out there and just keep working. Because people are going to disappoint you. People are going to shock you. People who you believe have your back will say the most heinous things to you about your business or your business venture, just in hopes that you close down shop and go back to your W-2 like they in. This is an amazing universe. It is a funny universe full of funny people. And if you want to be successful, you may want to reach out to people who you're not closely tied to. Now, there are some people. My sister is a huge supporter of my business. Okay? There are people who will support you within your family. But if you're looking for your entire family, your friends, especially your friends, like you're gonna find. Let me say this. You're gonna find out who your real friends are when you decide to become a 1099er. You're gonna find out who your real friends are once you decide to go from a job to now you running your own business. They're gonna come out. And the love is full of fear. They don't want you to leave them behind. So they'd rather not support you. Now, once you've blown up, guess what they all say? Oh, I knew you can do it. I knew you can do it. But they had no hands to your success. Okay? And that gives them some satisfaction on the inside. Like their little support in their mind is the reason why in their mind you got rich, which is funny to me. Because whatever services that you're offering them, if they don't get it from you, they're going to have to get it from somebody else. So are you now saying you're making that person rich? If your family member is selling houses and you choose not to have them be your realtor because you don't want to make them rich, well, you're going to go buy a house from somebody else and put that money in their pocket, right? I did a video the other night talking about a spirit that people have on the inside. Some people have very dark spirit on the inside, which allows them to think and move this way. So, to that agent and to the people who are watching this, spend as little of time as you can with your friends and family when it comes to business, because it's a 99% chance they're not going to support you, not because they don't think you can do it, but because they don't want you to outgrow them. Have a wonderful and blessed day.